Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and as you can see, I finally got Deadpool up to level 80, and I've been doing some testing with him, and I gotta say, I wanted to share this with you guys so you guys can come to your own conclusion based on the footage that I'm seeing from my end. But I also want to get your feedback in the comment section based on any testing you guys have done as well. I did a bunch of testing with him at level 70 and at level 80 with pretty much all of the other CTPs. So I wanted to show you guys what he's looking like right now before I take him up to tier 4. At level 70, the only CTP that seemed like it was viable is actually the CTP of Greed. All of the other ones didn't give him enough damage. With the Conquest, it seemed like he had enough survivability, and I say enough like generously because it really comes down to how good of an artifact you have. With a 3-star, he's barely good enough for PvP. Obviously with a 4, 5, or a 6-star, he's gonna be way better. So gonna show you guys how he performs against the top metas at level 80 for those of you guys who don't have the means to get into tier 4 right away. But I do think Deadpool is one of those characters that is going to absolutely need his tier 4. It's not like Adam Warlock or even Sentry, where you can just put him to 80 and just kind of leave him there until you feel like getting him to tier 4. No, I think Deadpool really needs the artifact. Like, it's absolutely a must, and I do think his tier 4 is absolutely a must if you want him to actually be anywhere close to the top 5. Like, otherwise Thanos, Surfer, Sentry, Adam, Logan, all of them go and just work him over. This is the build right now. We got 20 Odins on him, obviously a 3-star artifact, mythic uniform, type is at 5, and a fully awakened ISO set. Okay, so let's jump in. I'm gonna use this team right here. Obviously Chavez for 40% HP. We got Colossus for the damage reduction and the reflect damage immunity, or reduction rather. Let's jump in so you guys can see some of what I'm seeing from my end, and then we're gonna swap CTPs throughout this. Okay, so starting off with the Greed, let's jump in. All right, so first up, let's go ahead and tag him in after 10 seconds. He's going up against a Colossus, but he did well enough to get rid of Colossus. Then, as you can see, he would have otherwise been one-shotted by Adam Warlock. Even with his artifact giving him a couple seconds of immortality, he could not get the job done. Couldn't even get one of Adam's lives. We're gonna run that back again just to show you kind of what happens. And this is the unfortunate thing about being a speed character: incredibly low base stats, low attack, low HP, low defenses. I honestly think he should have been in the situation where he can easily get Adam Warlock out of here because of type advantage. That's just my 2 cents. Just like how he will never be better than Logan, like, in my opinion. If everything is the same between the two, that he's struggling to get Colossus out of here. That's the that's the power of type advantage for you. So we get 3 seconds on the ooh, buddy. Okay, so he got one of Adam's lives, and that's all she wrote, like, there's some sparks of brilliance there, or greatness rather. But that's about it. Okay, occasionally with the Greed, he'll pop off and get himself a W. By the way, these are my swords, not the greatest, not the worst. All right, these are my cards, also not the greatest, not the worst. Somewhere in the middle, which I think is where most players are going to be, somewhere in the middle. Now, obviously, if you have mega whale cards or mega whale swords or brilliant CTPs or all of those things together, even a level 70 or level 80 Deadpool will look like an absolute Chad. But if you just run him with a mid-tier account like mine and a mid-tier build like mine, this is going to be your fate. Okay, let's run that again. Like, I could go through my account and just slap a Brilly on him, but I just wanted to see what some mighty CTPs look like on the guy. And yeah, He's just standing around a lot. I wish he used his third skill or they moved his accumulation to his fifth skill, because he likes the fifth and the second, and I don't mind it because the fifth has the long iframe that moves him around. But you can see the damage is just not there, so it's just unfortunate. If he incorporated that third skill, let me see, is there a Thanos in the mix somewhere down here, bro? I just want to see, like, is there a Thanos? Yeah, there's Thanos. I want to see it because I want to try him against all the top 5, right? We haven't gotten to a surfer yet, but if we can't get the surfer, then it's just, it is what it is. I think Thanos is the one that he has the greatest chance against, or maybe Thanos and Adam, once he gets tier 4 probably. Because his tier 4 gonna give him 40% more HP, and Thanos doesn't have a revive, so like if he gets Thanos out of here the first time, you don't gotta worry about Thanos coming back with a revenge kill. But oh boy, it ain't looking hot at all. Poor Chavez, she in here, but she not really doing nothing. And can you get Thanos out of here? Okay, you got Thanos once, but I think his artifact, yeah, already popped, so that's about it. Yeah, so couple flashes of like, okay, he could be great. Now here's the thing, if I went down to the wood leagues, if I went down to silver, bronze, and you know, those other lower tiers, I could probably find tier 4 characters that have really bad builds, and then I could just, you know, make Deadpool win against them and just be like, yo guys, look, Deadpool is great. But I'm not going to do that for obvious reasons, right? Because if you're in Vibranium, you're going to fight Vibranium level accounts and Vibranium level builds, right? I'm going to show you how he does in Vibranium against the people that you're probably going to run into more than once on a regular basis. So the greed, the damage was okay. He was getting their HP like low-ish. Then we got the Conquest. Conquest looks like it's making him live a little bit longer before his artifact triggers, but yeah, like you need the damage from the greed and the survivability from the Conquest. Oh boy, from what I'm seeing. And it only gets worse, by the way. I've tested all of the CDPs. Like the Authority, it's a little bit worse than the Conquest from what I've seen. I'm gonna show it to you though. The reason I didn't show him at level 70 is because everybody else is tier 4 with like brilliance and whatnot, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna show him at 70 and people are gonna think I'm purposely trying to make this guy look bad, but I'm really not, because you know Deadpool's my dog. So I figured maximum Odin's, get him to 80 at least, and then show him off there, right? Figured 80 would at least make it so that all of his attacks are not getting dodged and the damage was lacking at 70. So I was like, okay, that would definitely sort out some of those issues. Come on, man, load the bloody game, bro. Sure, some of you guys are going to say I should probably use a better team, but like maybe put Hela on the team, I guess. Like that could definitely make him better, I guess. But realistically, I just wanted to simulate what he might feel like at tier 4, because he gets 40% HP from his I guess Hela plus Colossus would be what he feels like at tier 4, right? Hela would be the damage bomb from the tier 4, and Colossus would be maybe nah, because he doesn't get damage reduction. So I guess maybe Hela plus Chavez, because he gets 40% HP and a little bit of extra damage as well. So I guess that would be the best at simulating his tier 4. Anyways, whatever. Yeah, so he ain't looking too hot at 80. What else we got? I'm gonna still run this team, even though we probably could run Hella instead. And then when I get into tier 4, I want to see if the same team with these same CDPs make a big difference, you know? Damn, bro. Yeah, he ain't got no chance of doing this. Not without Hella, it doesn't look like. Damn, because we've used the 2 best CDPs now, and he can't consistently get no wins. Like, literally the only one he's killed and that has stayed dead is Thanos. And that was like a one-time thing with the greed. With the conquest, he hasn't gotten a single kill, and his survivability only went up in a couple seconds, if that. Alright, so we're gonna swap over to the authority after this. I just seen Spider-Man pop out. Motherfuckers are living long enough to get their tier 4s off, bro. That's wild. That's wild, okay? When the Sentry's living long enough to get his tier 4 off, that's a problem. I literally see Spider-Man pop out. Hey, yo, that's wild. Alright, let me pull this off. And then, by the way, I tested him with a mighty regen. It was bad, okay? It was bad. I'll probably do Brilly when I get him up to tier 4 and see. But yeah, it was bad, bro. Like, these are the only 3 CTPs that were viable for PvP anyways. Like, obviously for PvE it's a different story. And I'll show that to you guys in a bit. But more damage reduction. Let's see if my guy can actually get us a W. I wonder if maybe I'm letting these guys, I was gonna say letting Sentry get too big of a head start. Maybe I should bring Deadpool out right away, because if I bring him out right away, his skills on cooldown, he gonna be like just getting cooked, you know? Like, yeah, like right now is just when his skills, like his 5th skill is barely ready. Like, he got out his second he got off his 2nd skill twice and he ain't do shit, bro. Again, if you have a Mega Whale account, you might make him look better than this, but like for regular for the regular guys, you know, the average guys, the average players, bro, like, I don't know, man. Let me see that Thanos again. Where you at? All right, go. Maybe I'm just out of the loop right now. But if I'm testing 3 CDPs and motherfucker not getting a single kill, bro, I got 66% HP on my cards, like almost 150% all attack, actually more than that, right? And I got max dodge, a decent amount of defense, 25% pierce, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. So it's either I need to get this man a better artifact plus a brilliant and get 100% attack and 70% on defense, you know, and max swords. That's a lot of money for him to finally break into the top 5. Top 5. Hey, y'all let me know what you think in the comments, man. Mid pool? Mid pool or what? Hey. Because level 80 looking hella mid, bro. But watch this. Here's the thing. I could easily do this. Boom, boom, boom. And then all of a sudden, now watch this. I'm gonna show y'all how motherfuckers can manipulate what they show you to make characters look better than they actually are. Okay? Going into Wood Leagues. And let's see how Deadpool does comparatively to when he was up in the top brass. Because right here on this screen, you can't really see that we're down in the Wood Leagues, right? All you can see is that we're fighting a tier 4 Sentry. But look at that. all of a sudden, right, Deadpool can kill him. Right? Look at that. It's not right. Look at how much more survivability it looks like Deadpool has. Just from me swapping the quality of opponents. Right? He went from having 0 chance of killing a sentry. Right? He wasn't even getting sentry's HP to half. And I want you to keep in mind that this is a sentry with the same amount of HP, relatively close to the same amount of HP as the ones we were fighting before, right? 400k plus, right? But all of a sudden, look at this. Look at how much more damage I'm doing to this person. Why? Because they don't have max pierce. They don't have the same amount of damage reduction from their defenses. Right, they probably don't have the same level of what you call it, swords as the enemies that we're fighting up in the top brass. Now obviously Deadpool's still losing, but on this screen right here where you can't see the name of the player and you can't really go check out the quality of the opponent, you can really make a motherfucker look like they actually good, when meanwhile Deadpool not that great at level 80 from what I see, man. Like, let me go down here. Let me actually go check that man out. I'm not trying to shit on this player, right? I'm not. Right, what I'm saying is, if you go down to the bottom leagues and you fight opponents down here that don't have, you know, like the greatest, actually this guy had a pretty good setup, I ain't gonna hold you. He don't have max pierce like the other guys, right? But then you look at his HP, right? 50%, he got 20% defense. And let me see what's on sentry, right? He got a regen, whereas most of the top people, they're gonna be using a conquest. I can just easily go back to vibranium right now and just pick out any of the guys up here that are using sentry. You're gonna see either a mighty or a brilliant conquest, or a mighty or a brilliant greed, but primarily you're gonna see a brilliant, right? Now look at that, brilliant greed, right? Now take a look at their stats. You're gonna see the quality of the opponent much different. 76% all defense, 83% HP, and obviously max pierce, and obviously better swords. So this is what I'm saying, like it's kind of easy to hide some of the facts when you don't show the name of the players and you just go in and show, hey, Deadpool is winning or Deadpool is losing, which is why I show you guys the names of the players so y'all can then come in game and look that shit up for yourself and see what I'm up against and why Deadpool is looking how he's looking. Honestly, I think he looks kind of mid right now, and this is with the top 3 PvP CTPs. It's only gonna get worse, trust me. I tested the regeneration, I tested the the egg, not the brillies, okay? I figured I'm gonna save testing the brillies for when I get him up to tier 4. So leave me your thoughts in the comments. Deadpool top 5, Deadpool god tier, Deadpool meta. It's kind of iffy right now. I'm out of here, man. Peace.